about to see in this one, as we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
They always want to put me on the doggone receiving end.
Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. He's going to pass, using the quick game. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
It's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will.
Did we get it?
And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe.
I don't know if I got to go for it or not, or if I'm allowed to.
Wanting to establish the run on their first 3 plays of the game in their own end. Run, 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 but they don't pick up the first down. Now it'll be interesting to see if they continue running the football their next time out.
And the Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Not his best, but that'll do.
The offense set for a first down play. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's in.
Did he really see something that fast?
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Williams looking for a man, trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way.
Appreciate it. Let's go, defense.
Oregon. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to
come on, get you another one.
I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular. That's why.
Come on, one of y'all got to pick that off.
Jacked out of their minds.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that.
Oh, 19, what is you doing?
Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away.
I'm telling you, boy, putting on 4th is one of the hard things to do. Everybody got to think about it. Like, can I really go for it?
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some
juice.
Good job. Find your guy.
Good job.
Those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the 2nd level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Looking to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. It's not just a dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts, Bill Musgrave, or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition.
Oh, so happy he came back to that.
Recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Well, this defense
I'm so happy he came back for that.
You might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Feeling some heat.
Good stuff. I was holding it too long.
Down he goes at the 22. And this is the type of defense that have made the Huskies a factory for pro players.
Yeah, and Reese, when I think about Washington football, I think about defense. I think about right place, right time, great thought process, just physical, make you earn everything they get every single year.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Oh, get there.
Got enough space.
Good job, boy.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Let's go. Rumbling, tumbling.
Touchdown, Ducks.
Rumbling, tumbling. Rubble. I can't even get my words out right now, but he got in there with the stumbles and all.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field.
Good job, D.
It's quite the resume. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here.
Really good run, boy.
The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind.
Good job, good job.
They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this.
Come on.
I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
How convenient.
So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's looking
What
deep.
was that?
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Blown
A
coverage.
big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense?
We just gonna
This guy
call that the
scored
blown
first game. He's
coverage
off to a
because
great
I don't
start.
know
This
what
one back
happened.
touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming
I'ma look back at that.
touchdown pass.
Because Lady Luck was on his side with that one.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Fighting off the defender. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement.
He couldn't just buzz it back out
Let's see what
there.
happens next.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This defense is in for a long day because they're not going to have to only play with great awareness and eye discipline. They're going to have to be willing to run sideline to sideline and have to try to shut down receivers like that on jet sweeps.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling.
Well, we got something out of
that
that
was an
one.
awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And it just seems like there's a little more oomph in a hit like that in a rivalry game, David.
Man, yeah, and you have to love it in these rivalry games when you get those big licks. And, Jesse, you make a statement. You make a point.
Yeah, you're right, David. I mean, I just feel like in rivalry games, everybody's playing a little bit faster.
He's going to throw deep right side.
Let's go.
Catch inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground.
All I had to do was just wait and just keep going.
Tough run there.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Going for 6.
Let's go.
Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Yeah, compared to Game 1.
Pushes the lead to 14.
Because Game 1, we was just all over the place.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last
That's
score,
good,
trailing
Ryan.
by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here. Make
I should have kept going.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the
I should
10-yard
have kept
gain.
going.
Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decision, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Williams will pass. Just goes right.
All I had to do was just stay there.
Man, he will be
That's all I had to do, just stay there.
Gotta give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Appreciate you.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but
Go ahead and punt it before the 2 minutes.
No doubt, when you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be
I appreciate you.
coordinator calling the plays.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week.
I didn't try to do that.
Because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
I didn't even see that tight end.
To the tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. No thought of trying to kick the 46-yarder. They'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
Oh, come on.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked.
Well, just take the field goal.
It's incomplete.
3rd and short.
It should be easier.
So much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Right down the boulevard, it's good.
That worked. That
And
worked.
that lead grows even bigger.
And we ate a little bit more time also.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Bloomington. They're up 14 over the Coyotes. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like,
Oh, keep it running. Nah, keep running. He was moving backward.
Coach said all week he wanted to be
He
aggressive.
was
This is a
moving
good opportunity to show that
backward.
right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads.
Oh, come on.
That play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Williams looking for a man. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback checking off. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
He only needs a slip of daylight.
All right, 9 seconds. I know he's not gonna let me. He's not gonna let me get that off.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Coming after it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
We'll go to halftime. We'll go to halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Wide out in motion. Williams will pass. Working that left side now. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another first down. He wants to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back.
Let's go, Flowers.
And he
Johnny.
Touchdown Ducks. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He almost scored more than my offense.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what?
Good job, good job.
And lead this off.
The defense is defensing.
Be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams.
Oh, come on. Come on, 28.
And he goes out of bounds after
Come on, 28.
on that one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big.
That was a good one.
Is not their friend. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Leaves it with the back. Pretty good job
Good
running to get through there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Ah.
The ground game. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Van. Gives it
Out of bounds, out of bounds.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Motion from the offense. The inside handoff. Smashes through. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Ooh, they tried to murder that man, did they not?
Much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 39.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man. It's Green. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
There we
The
go.
defense wouldn't let him
Loss
loose
of
there. It was a
yard.
completion, but they lost yardage.
And great recognition by the corner. That pass, after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
The only reason that happened because I
The senior
couldn't.
quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up the first down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Williams will pass. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Quarterback checking the play.
That's crazy when our D-line and linebackers get there as if I'm blitzing and I'm not.
Offense calls a timeout here.
3rd and
Critically important
25.
to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. He's looking downfield to throw. Gonna let it fly. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off.
Got it back to the 20.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the
I just moved up a little too much.
You get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to move the chains.
We ain't got no problem with going 3 and out.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands.
That will happen. You do crazy
The
stuff.
Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy
Great
who's gonna take full
catch.
accountability. That
Great
was my
catch.
bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Williams looking for a man. Fires to the middle. Just trucks through it.
But if I would have threw that, that would have been a pick.
Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
If I would have threw that, that would have been a
I
pick.
tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2.
42 Spider.
Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too
Good run.
last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, how about the draw play? What's the first thing you have to do? You got to sell pass. Everybody believes it for just a second. The running back gets a little bit of space, and once he gets space, you can see he knows how to navigate and get down the field and make a big play.
They'll go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right.
He's talking about dancing too much.
They've got it down to the 22. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure.
Ah, come on. Let me keep going.
He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, 1st and goal.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And the Ducks are threatening on
Oh!
tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete. But
That was not supposed to be going to him like
they want
that.
to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
They'll run the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for the game.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Picked off.
That's my fault. I tried to have him high pointed.
Gets the ball back for its own.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's going to score on the interception.
Let's go, defense.
Touchdown, Oregon. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Nah. I knew I was going to miss it. I wasn't even paying attention for it. I knew I was going to miss it.
What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 7 over the Pandas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity.
I tried to see if I could catch it out of his hands.
The schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Williams will pass.
Did I drop it?
Here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense.
Oh, I didn't try to fall down.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare.
I did not try to fall down.
Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Looking to throw on second down. It's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple. But the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he
Go ahead, Shelley.
Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
That's a way to answer back, though. After losing to number 6, put up a dominant performance. Basically just old defense, but offense, they did their thing too. They ain't turned the ball over that much.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say.
Going deep.
Good catch. Good catch. I'm not mad. That was a great catch.
Finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Especially after he just outran my guy.
They have 14 seconds left.
But we ain't give up too many of those, so.
You feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Williams looking for a man. He'll pull it down and run.
Come on, Flowers.
He's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Keeps it going. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Timeout is called with just a single second
That's what I'm
left.
talking about. Go for broke.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, just keeps firing.
Good game, bro. Good game.
They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot
Player
of
of the
stock
game,
in.
Johnny Flowers.
About this game in particular, you go out and get the dub. It's a relief.
Yeah, I still don't know how he got that
It's
one.
bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
And that's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
16 for 20, not bad. One turnover to his 5. Oh, I just want to see what my quarterback did real quick. $170, 16 for 20, 1-1. Longest was 44. Shelby had 6. Pena had 6. Burns. Okay. I was about to say Duggan. So it's Duggan that need to be getting more touches also. 555, 3 for 53, 3 for 58, 3 for 26, 1 for 7, 1 catch, 0 yards. All right. Yo, those tackles for loss is crazy. All right, so this week down, week 2 is down. That's this week 3, and that will be against the computer. And then next time I go live, I got Texas A&M. Right now they rank number 2. So I guess we'll see how that goes. So appreciate everybody stopping through, showing love. Until next time, fellas and ladies, I'm up out of here. We gone.